Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate y'all being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us for that very first time, welcome as well. It's good to have you. And as a quick reminder, my focus, my mission here in the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many folks as I can across all regions. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel, when you choose to like the videos, when you choose to offer comments, and when you choose to share the information with friends and associates and colleagues. And so if you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. And if you've already done that, thank you, appreciate it. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how I can help take your business that next level, be sure to check out those links below. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can click that join button below to become a channel member and receive additional information. You can also click that thank you button as well. And then with that said, let's get into our topic here today. And what we're talking about is the folks at Club Industry and the folks at Club OS, teamed up for an industry survey. And we've done another recent video on some of the data that they collected. But so first of all, we want to thank the folks over at Club Industry and thank the folks at Club OS for doing that. It's some great information that was provided. And what I want to talk about here, which came out of that, is some key takeaways. What were some key takeaways of this survey? And I want to talk about a few of these, and you guys can look at this and say, well, hey, yeah, that really that hits home a little bit, and there's some strategies I'm going to have to implement to get these things fixed. And one of the other things too, just as a reminder, we've got probably over 1,300 videos here in the channel by now, maybe close to 1,400. Nearly all of them are how-to in nature, how to grow your business and really help you train your staff and train yourself. Go back and research some of these videos, because a lot of these can help you with some of these things we're going to talk about. So takeaways, key survey takeaways. Number one on the list is that member retention must become a top priority. What's interesting about member retention, I ask a lot of clubs, what's your monthly attrition rate? On a pretty consistent basis, not very many people know. Okay, and just to give you an example, if it's 4%, that means you're losing half your member base every year. I've seen clubs as high as in the 70 percentile. Okay, but if it's only 4, you're losing half your members. And so many clubs, the ones that I talk to, what is your attrition rate per month as a percentage? Well, I don't know. We don't know those numbers. I even have some clubs will tell me, well, it's really hard to get that information from our software company, our billing company. It might be time to look at a different billing company if you can't get that, because you need to know that information. Okay, so member retention needs to become a top priority. First of all, make sure you're tracking. Know what your percentages are. What is your attrition percentage? This is every bit as important as new member sales. Here's 1A. Treat them the same plan of action, same strategies. What are we trying to accomplish here? Okay, we want to get those numbers down, because if you're at 1%, get it down to 3, what a difference that would make. Okay, and there's business things you can do, there's member experience things that you can do, there's processes that you can do. Again, you can check other videos on some of the intricacies of that, but this is the number one takeaway from this survey, is that member retention must become a top priority. Okay, and just think about, when you get the person signed up, what do we do to get them to want to become a member? Do we continue doing that later on? Might be a good question to ask. Number 2, you need to leverage text messaging. And there's a lot of things we can talk about here. The thing about text messaging, what does it have? Like a 90% open rate, and they're all open like within 5 seconds. I think that's pretty close, to what those things are. And so it is a powerful tool. Okay. Now, the thing that I would say, yes, you want to leverage text messaging. There's no question about it. But don't let it just totally take the place of a phone call. We still have to talk to folks. Okay, that's one of the biggest things that I see when we get too far on some of this, is we quit making the phone call. Let's talk to people. Okay, and I know a lot of folks will say, well, no one answers the phone. You should get about 20% of the folks should answer. And the better job we do of follow-up, the more consistently we do it, the more value we provide, you'll start getting better results. But you want to leverage text messaging. People see it, they use it. It's a great way to do it. Now, here I'll give you a little tip for you folks that maybe don't have a big text messaging system set up. One of the interesting things with WhatsApp, if you guys are on WhatsApp, you can just go download it. I think that's not a Facebook company, but you can download WhatsApp, get it on your phone, and on WhatsApp, okay, anybody who has their phone number in your phone number in their phone, it's going to show up, and you can actually do a broadcast text from WhatsApp. I think they limit it to 250 at a time. So if you had 1,000, you just do 4 at 250. So if you don't have some of this, WhatsApp's a great solution for that. But you want to leverage text messaging. One of the things I would say on emails, on phone calls, on texting, direct messages, whatever, if it's a follow-up, it's a communication, make sure we always add some value. You don't have a lot of room in there to do it, but make sure we always add some value. Number 3. On survey takeaways, and this one I found interesting, but clubs are not delivering on the member mobile app experience. Okay, clubs are not really delivering on that mobile app experience. They're not taking advantage of that mobile app experience. And I used to kind of jokingly say there's 2 kind of clubs out there. There's clubs with an app, and then clubs that don't use the app they have. Okay, and the same thing, get strategies together here on how to really get your app working effectively. I mean, one of the things that I like with everything that we do, whether it be an app, whether it be social media, whether it be text messaging, whether it be emails, I want to stay out in front of folks. I want to stay out in front. I want them to know who I am, because the biggest issue we all have is that issue of obscurity. Nobody knows who you are, and those that do, they don't have you at top of mind. But people that on the app, make sure when they join, let's go ahead and load the app today. Even if they don't join, go ahead and load the app and take advantage of free content we're going to send out. It's a great follow-up tool. Okay, there's a lot you can do in there. So get an app, start using it. I tell people all the time, the most valuable piece of real estate on planet Earth is in your hand every single day. Okay, who does not have one of those things, and who is not looking at it seemingly all the time? You want to be there. Okay, so we want to deliver on that mobile app experience and really utilize that. Number 4, I was a little bit surprised at this one, but the survey takeaways: to see maximum growth, you must have a gym referral program. Absolutely. Okay, you need to have a referral program. How many clubs right now do you have a referrals at point of sale? You get referrals at point of sale. As a matter of fact, if you're a channel member, if you're not, you can just click that join button. But a channel member, we have on there, you can actually grab a point of sale referral worksheet, a Friends Helping Friends worksheet, and has a little bit of that script in there and how that works. But you definitely want to get a referral program. Okay. Whether it be point of sale referrals, for sure. You want flow referrals. You can do your email marketing, marketing your referral programs, and have a member sponsor board every month. You got free gifts you're giving away. I know a lot of clubs like to use free month's dues because it's kind of a simple and easy. But if you can do the gift items, people love that kind of thing, and they're going to wear them and they'll have them around forever. But get yourself a referral program. I know when I owned my clubs, we had a quota. Okay, we wanted 100 referral sales every month. We worked hard at it. We worked hard at getting referrals. Okay, getting out guest passes, tracking guest passes. We'd have guest pass return contests with the front desk, kind of get them involved in it. And guest pass return. It was always interesting when we did the contest for guest pass return and got people talking about it more. We'd get passes that we handed out a year ago, coming back in. Okay, so you'd be surprised kind of what happens on that. But for maximum growth, you want to have a good referral program. The other thing too, when you start talking about your paid marketing, whether it be your ClickFunnels and things like that, or Google AdWords, your paid programming, a good referral program, do it right, this is going to bring your acquisition costs down, and it's going to bring it down significantly, because the cost to get a referral is nothing like the cost on Google AdWords and things of that nature. And then going forward, the number 5 on the survey takeaways, going forward, wellness services, fitness technology and engaging social media content will be crucial. So going forward, wellness services, fitness technology, and engaging social media content is going to be crucial. And certainly, the wellness component, we've heard a lot about that, all the technology that's out there, we know about that, social media content, we go about that. The thing about all these things, they have to be integrated into how you do things and what your processes are, your plan of actions, your business plan. A lot of these things folks will attempt to do, but they'll do them for a while, then they stop. And make it part of what you do. Make sure it fits. Okay, make sure it fits perfectly, because there's a lot on here, like your social media content. What are we what message are we trying to get out there? I mean, we can post, okay, but are we trying to share the culture to help us in recruiting? What are we trying to do, on that social media? And we have to really get the word out on that kind of stuff, because everybody doesn't see every single thing you post. So my opinion is, don't be afraid to post. This once a week or twice a week probably is not going to be enough for you. And then certainly all your technologies and wellness things. And with that said, okay, here's the one message I would give you on that. Okay, the fitness industry is every bit the entertainment industry as it is fitness and wellness and things like that. Make sure we're entertaining. Make sure that member experience is top notch. Okay, that's what's going to help ensure your success at this. So this is another quick thought here. I want to say thanks again to the folks over at Club Industry Magazine and the folks over at Club OS for helping put this together. You can check out their websites at clubindustry.com and then clubos.com. I think those are correct, but you can Google that and see. And you can grab this report. I think I received it from Club Industry, but you can grab this report and see additional information in there as well. But these are some of the key takeaways. I thought it was interesting on things that kind of came out of that survey. Check previous videos on main concerns of gym owners across the country to see what they're saying. And my name is Jim Thomas, and my company's Fitness Management and Consulting. I appreciate you being here today. And if you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. Help us reach as many people as we can across the globe. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business to that next level, check out those links below. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can become a channel member. Hit that join button. And as I was mentioning, along with many other things, you can grab a point of sale referral sheet in there right now. But you can hit that join button, hit that thank you button as well. And we'll look forward to seeing y'all in that next video.